I got asked to make another video, so I'm going to. This one, we're not going to have a repeat of this. Anyways, this video is just going to talk about relationships while you're pregnant, and not just the relationship you have with the father of your child, but also the relationship that you have with family members and friends, because any type of relationship that you have during pregnancy or just in life in general is really important, but they get really tough to maintain when you're pregnant, especially when you're so young, because people either look down upon it and they make your life a living hell, or they're there to support you, and those are the ones that you want to keep strong. So anyways, first obviously I'm going to start with the relationship that you have with the father of your child. If he decides to, let me first say this, if he decides that he wants nothing to do with you or that baby, and he walks out, then you don't need to maintain a relationship with him. He decided to walk out, and he decided to be a coward and not take any responsibility for, both of your guys' actions. So that's perfectly fine. Blow him off. He doesn't want anything to do with you. You don't need to do anything with him. But if you are, and if you stay with the dad or the father and you guys are happy, obviously, that's fine. Just continue to be good to each other so that as your child gets older, I think it's really important that people stay good to each other if they're staying together, because you want your child to see what love looks like and what happiness looks like. And if you have a girl, you want your daughter to be able to see how a man should treat a woman and how a woman should treat a man. And if you have a husband, if you have a boy, you want him to be able to look at your husband, or if you're a boy, you want him to be able to look at you and just be like, that's how I'm supposed to treat a lady. That's how I'm supposed to treat a girl. And so, yeah, and that's pretty basic. If you don't stay with the father of your child, or which happens frequently, I understand, it's really important that if me and Robbie broke up, I would make sure that me and him kept a civil friendship, because kids, I know plenty, I'm fortunate enough to have both my parents under the same roof, but I know plenty of people who don't have both their parents under the same roof, and they really wish that their parents would get together for Christmas and would get together for Thanksgiving, and they'd have them for all those holidays together instead of having two of everything. And, so I would always make sure, I think it's really important that you make sure that you can do that without, getting in the same room and having a fight or a disagreement or giving each other attitude, or you're just using sarcasm, because it's going to make, the situation awkward, and your child's just going to be like so embarrassed or disappointed that her parents, can't get along. And that is kind of embarrassing. I mean, you guys got along at one point. Just make it work for the kid. It's not for you, it's for the kid. So yeah, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but that's how I feel about that. My next one is family. And sorry if I talk fast, guys. I really try and pack this on to a couple minutes, because I hate making videos. Or not hate making videos, sorry. I hate making really long videos, because I know when I try and watch long videos, I get super bored. So I try to keep it within 6 to 7 minutes. So that's the goal. But anyways, so for family, I think that it's really important, unless your parents disown you and there's just nothing that you can do about it, I think it's really important that you try to build a very, very, very strong relationship with your parents, because no matter what, your parents love you, and they're going to try and have your back over anything else. And I know that personally, because my mom gives me hell a lot sometimes. And but I know that there's no one who would defend me more at the end of the day than my mom. If anyone was giving me hell, she would be the first one to put them in their place and take them down for me. And I know that with all my heart. So when she gives me a hard time and I say mean things and we argue, at the end of the day, I know that she loves me and I love her. But yeah, your parents are going to be the ones who support you. And I don't mean that, to the people who say, oh, well, teens are so dumb for getting pregnant because they just make their parents do it, blah, blah. That's not what I mean when I say they support you. They're just going to be there to tell you, good job. I'm so proud of you, and doing these things that just make you feel good. When you have support, people who say you have positive things to say about you and your parenting and all this stuff, just really builds you up and gives you that much more and confidence to push forward and be the best parent you can be. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my parents telling me that I can do it. So yeah, that's how I think it's most important to have a strong relationship within your family, because, other family members, of course they mean the world, but, they're going to have their own opinions, and they didn't push you out, they didn't help create you. So it's going to be a lot easier for them to disown you or hate on you or say things behind your back. I would know this because it personally happens in my own family, and it sucks, and I don't understand how you could do it, because I would never do that to any of my family members, but, they do it, so whatever. Yeah. The next one is friendships. I say, I can tell that some people are just going to disagree with me on this, but I don't think that a friendship is worth fighting for while you're pregnant. If someone wants to leave your life because you got pregnant, or because you're making a certain parenting choice, or you didn't, they think that you should have aborted the mission, or they think that, you should have given the baby up for adoption, I would put zero effort into keeping that friendship. I'd be like, okay, see you later, bye. I don't need you in my life, get out. I don't think friendships are that important if they are willing to walk away over or not be there for you for such an important time. I think that they were never your friend in the first place then. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. I'm very fortunate where I've had people try and come back into my life instead of leave. I haven't had anybody leave my life. So I appreciate all of you who have stayed in my life. I appreciate it. I love it. And the last one, if you believe in God, I think it's really important that you have a strong relationship with Him. I'm not very religious, but I do believe that there's a higher power, and I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I'm pregnant like I'm supposed to be, because I don't think that things happen that aren't supposed to, so I feel like this happened for a reason, and so I'm going to do the best that I can with it, because it was given to me, and I know that I won't be given anything I can't handle. So yeah, guys, that was really quick. I talked really fast. If you would like me to elaborate on anything, please comment or message me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm really active on Instagram and Twitter. I'll leave the links below, or my names on all those websites below. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, if you have any questions, please ask them. I'm not afraid to answer questions, so don't be afraid to ask them. And subscribe if you would like, and give me any video ideas that you would like to see, because I'm a people pleaser. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.